Good morning. I am coming to you now from the future because I have done things in the past. Through the magic of fixing it in post, we can make it all work out. We don't have a lot of beacons here. I stopped my progression in order to get Wither Skulls. I will be giving those Wither Skulls to another player, Mr. Thurston, who has set up a Wither Farm. We will get Nether Stars, and we are going to light this whole area up. Obviously, I'm under the effect of a beacon right now. One has already existed, but we needed more. As you can see, progress did occur. Behind me, Eximius went nuts. I love that build, by the way. That's probably my favorite build at spawn, at least until this guy is completed, because this one was my favorite, and now that one is. Ratatosk has added his tower. Behind there, you can see like kind of the area footsteps of where the statue is going to go, and this is where we are right now. So, I'm gonna get Phantom. Time to go. Be back. Oh! Mining Zerg is complete. 31 skulls. So in order to facilitate the ridiculous amount of beacons that we are about to put up, and it's not even the full amount of beacons we will eventually put up, a long time ago, I started with this particular farm. These double chests behind me are completely filled with eggs. Every last one of them. So I'm going to take 8 of these double chests. I'm going to give those eggs along with Wither Skulls that I have collected to Mr. Thurston so that he can facilitate Nether Star goodness. As I do this and realize just how ridiculous it is, I also know that it is pretty excellent. But since Mr. Thurston was kind enough to make a shulker farm for us, it definitely allowed me to hatch this plan. One might say the amount of eggs that we are collecting here might be just a little bit cracked. But one thing is true. Wither Skull farms are pretty broken. Now that this foul plan has been achieved, there's only one last thing to say. But all jokes aside, there is a purpose to all that. Wither Roses. So he will be able to use all that and be stocked for a very, very, very long time. So that whenever we actually do make a beacon, or at least another star to create a beacon, he can actually use all of those eggs to get Wither Roses. Now, the other part of this wonderful trek is the iron. So I haven't AFK'd for a while, but I have a lot of iron stored up, and part of the reason to have this much iron is A, it's probably way more useful than diamonds, let's be honest, and secondarily, it's the fastest way to get beacons up and running. So I'm going to fill these 2 shulker boxes with iron block, and then we're going to go over to the area and we're going to kind of plot out some distances so in order to get some beacons set up. Behind me, we are in Eximius's area, and if you have watched his video, he mentioned that he wasn't really sure what to put here. And so I asked him, I said, hey, you know, what if we put a beacon there? So we're going to start this out. Now, since I'm building full beacons, the duration is 17 seconds and the range is 50 blocks. So this is going to be the start point by which we get this all set up. And I'm just going to dig a hole. I'm going to plug the hole back up after I put the blocks in. So we'll get that all started. All right, so we have our hole. The bottom is a 9x9. So I've got a bunch of stacks of iron here, and we're just going to load it all up. Now, you won't actually see me put the beacons in today because I don't have them. Obviously, our excellent joke has yet to have fruition, and in fact, I don't even think, at least at the time of this recording, that Mr. Thurston even realizes the joke that is being had here. But realistically, it called for it. I mean, how can you not have that many eggs and not make a joke about it? And another note to that little gag, I had told him, because I actually had miscounted in my head, because it had been a while since I'd been at my base anyway, because I'm over here working, that I had 8 double chests. I didn't realize that there was actually 9. Or, I'm sorry, not 9, 16. Oh, Mr. Ratatosk, the maker of the tower, has just gone on. I will continue to dig this out, or add more to it, and you will be back in it done when we're done. Bad news bears. Mr. Thurston logged in. I've got to go fix the sign. His door blew up. I'm going to have to figure out a way to fix that, but first I've got to go fix that sign before he has a chance to see it, because it's got a big typo on it. Run! Run, Ahab, run! I just hope Mr. Thurston isn't actually here in the city. Oh, Eximius, I'm sorry, man. The creeper came up out of nowhere. You know how creepers do. Creeper's gonna creep. I ruined your door, but I must fix this sign before Mr. Thurston sees it. And that is exactly why we need the beacons right there, people. Myrrh is right. Don't be here, 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 don't be here. Aha! So it has been spelled Y-O-K-E-S. The real spelling is yolks on you, Mr. Uh-oh. I think I just heard a door open. Maybe that was just the chickens. Alright. Yes, chickens. None's the wiser. Now back to try to fix that. Oh, run, run, run! I don't want him to be anywhere around when he sees it. I will. I wonder if I should be there when he delivers it. Oh, but I can't believe I blew up his door. And there should have been an apostrophe in Odin's, but that's okay. Oh, I feel so bad. Look at it. It's blown up. Sitting here trying to do the good thing for somebody, and then bad things happen with creepers. Okay, so in my inventory, I have these. And as long as the thing and that. As long as the creeper so it looks like he had this going, right? Oh. Oh. Okay. That got blown up too. Oh my gosh. In this door. This is the way that it opens. Okay, so maybe he did it this way? I'm so sorry. I don't know, Mr. Steve, I don't know. That's definitely not right. That might be right. The door didn't get blown up, so this is the way in. That's for certain. Oh, great. Here, let me just move the rest of his house. Sounds great? Good. Alright, so that looks like that went there. Nope. Oh my gosh. Chaos and Anarchy. No! Oh, of course. That can't be right. He wouldn't have a door open like that. He just wouldn't do that. That's not right. Oh, poo. I feel so bad right now. Alright, so... Okay. I've totally ruined his build, man. I ruined his build. You know, he'll fix it. He'll see this, and he'll probably be laughing his butt off as I try to fix this up, but maybe like that? Oh, no. Why would he leave a hole like that? Unless he just had this block here. So you wouldn't even see it. That's possible. Iron bar. Oh, man. Why? Why did this happen? Where did that other... So if I look at... Okay, so this makes sense for that. So that's probably where this came from. Alright, so that helps with there. I have an extra... Where did that other... wait a minute. Okay, I think that's right, and it's probably not. Sorry, dude. Back to your beacon setup. So that iron is all buried down here. Right here is going to be the spot for the beacon. So what'll happen is they'll put the beacon here and the glass block here, and then he can set the rest of it up as he needs to. What I need to do is make sure that nothing spawns down there and we don't have another creeper accident, so I'm going to drop that torch there for him so he can do whatever design he needs to do. And I'm going to fill the rest of this dirt in. And this is the first. And from this spot, we are going to need to calculate 50 blocks in all directions in order to maximize the benefit from the beacons when they are finally lit. At first, they're just going to be speed and the mining haste buff. There is enough here so that when we actually get enough wither skulls later on, we can do the full beacon all the way around. And I also want to do 2 large beacons on either side of the statue. So we have... Oh no! There, we can just let that despawn. We have work to do. So from here, if I wanted to go 50, so we're at 34. So I would need to be at 84, right? 84, and then what's the... 84, negative 229. So... this is actually going to work out pretty well, I think. Alright, so 84... This would be 1, and then, so 1, so it should be 87 is the next. And I should sleep so we don't have any more creeper accidents. We'll get this all sorted out. Thank you very much for tuning in. There's going to be a lot more going on, and I hope the audio is as good on this one as it was in the last one. Thank you very much for tuning in. At the end of the day, after all the hijinks and everything else, the yoke wasn't on Mr. Thurston. The yoke was, after all, on me. Goodbye. Little postscript for us. Mr. Thurston came through. Now he says it's not exactly what we were expecting, but it was. 10 beacons. Bloody brilliant. Good night.